Oh, good morning, guys. Let me see. Need to refresh this page real quick. Okay, so I'm trying the new overhead camera, so I'm seeing how everything looks on the screen. Oh, this actually can go over here. I'll keep that for later. Okay, so I didn't even get a chance to really do her hair at all. But I mean, I kind of practiced a little bit with like some other yarn, like scrap yarn. And I kind of have an idea. I think I'm gonna like crochet like long, medium, and short strips and just hot glue them to her head. Because that's what the girl like who did these really cool anime dolls, like she did like all these characters like Sailor Moon and stuff. And I think, what's her name? Hatsune Miku. Yeah, Hatsune Miku. She did those kind of dolls, and they were just, it looked like she just glued them on too. Like, it didn't look like she sewed them or anything. But they looked really good. Like, yo, what's up, Rebecca? Oh, hey, Maya. No, it's fun. I know you guys are probably really busy. And plus, I know it's late at night for you too at the same time. And I think you have, like, school, right? Oh, yeah, I have, like, a backup coffee behind the scenes. There are actually two different flavors. Like, this is just regular coffee, and the one over here is caramel. School ends in 3 weeks. So excited. Oh, that is right. Yeah, it's May. I know that's what I love about, I guess, mostly westernized school is that it ends around now. So it's like exciting, everyone's about to get out. But for Koreans, it's just every other day school. Well, to be fair, their holiday is like at Christmas. Like they get 2 months off in the winter. So it's their summer break. But still, I mean, who wants a summer break during winter, though? It kind of sucks. But I think the reason is because of Sona, or the Chinese New Year, because that's like one really big New Year, like a big holiday to celebrate in Korea. But still, though, it feels like it's more fun to get off during the summer, though. 1:30 in the morning for me, and currently studying and watching. Oh my god, studying at 2 a.m. Oh my god. I can't remember the last time I did that. And if it was because it was like my sleep schedule's off. If it was like studying Korean, then that was just for fun, because that's like fun study. But like legit school study, oh my goodness. Oh my god, this isn't the frame. I don't want this in the frame. Just like mouse pad. Let me see if I can move this. There we go, that's a bit better. I'm still like trying to adjust everything. Getting used to. But at least now you can see more of my desk now. And I don't have to crochet in front of a stupid tripod anymore. It's so nice. I've been busy because school and track just started, so we've been having quite a few meets and practice. Oh, my sister used to do track. Yeah, she did both track and cross country. And that took up a crap ton of her time. Like, I don't know how those kids do that, actually. Like, those kids who do sports. It's like, not only do you have to do these meets and practices, but you still gotta do homework and stuff. Like, oh man, that's some dedication. I can't do that. Like, I mean, I always did like after school taekwondo, but it wasn't like every day. And like my sister would have to be at practice like every day, and I'm just like, oh, that's not for me. I need my free time. Oh, you also do cross country. I know, right? Yeah, it's like actually some kids who they didn't even do, they weren't technically in track for track. They were actually in another sport. Like one girl, she was in soccer, but they do soccer and track to help like keep, I don't know, like their stamina up or something. But still, that's like double, because then they gotta do both games for both sports. And I just honestly did not know how they do that. Like, how did they not go insane? Like, I don't know how long I stayed there, wait for the painkillers to kick in, then I'm going to sleep. Oh yeah, good. It's like the meme where it's like the grandma's waiting for her morphine to kick in. Like that, yeah. It's really hard to sleep when you're in pain. I remember when I had my tooth out, it was like, oh, and I had the dry socket. I could not sleep at all. It was awful. I would like take like two, I think I took like two mega Tylenol because the painkillers that they give you were already done. Like we were at the end of the rope when I should have been, recovered. But then I got dry socket, which is like even worse pain than the recovery. And it happened at the end. So when I didn't have any more pain medication, I was like, crap. So I had to go to the doctor and get more. And I had to get like an IV drip or something. Practices every day for high school, but not for middle school. So that'll be next year for me. Oh, you're in the 8th grade. Oh man, then you're in for a world of tiredness. Cause like watching my sisters, like I don't know how she did it. Cause it was just like it was exhausting just to watch her go through all that. That could be just maybe because I'm one of those people who are like I have to have my alone at home time. Like I hate having to be running out everywhere like all day long. Like no, thank you. Like more like on top of school. Like that's just too much. And even when I did taekwondo, it was like what a few hours because I would do multiple classes. But it was just fun. It was more like a chilled, relaxed environment. It was almost like a social group, pretty much. The one night I don't have insomnia, you end up in pain. I know, right? It's like you can't win either way. I'm gonna try. Let me see how long I want to make this. So the idea is I'm going to chain, then come back around. I'm thinking about doing is half double crochet, so to make it look thicker. Um, but then when I get to the last stitch, it'll be like single crochet, then chain two, and then single crochet, make it like a point. The hard part is that I want the tip to be yellow because she has yellow tips, and that's gonna be fun because that means I need to do a multi-colored chain. So let's see how this goes. But since I'm not doing just a chain, this actually will be easier to, at least I can hide my ends this time. Before I was like, if I did just a chain, there's really nowhere to weave in the ends really without it looking ugly. But if I crochet around it, then I can weave in the ends. The question is, how long should I crochet? So let's see, 3, 4. I think that should be good because they're not, I can like do different levels for each hair to give it more of a realistic look, I guess. I need to be busy, but I also need to have some time that I choose to do so that I can make, so that can be a problem sometimes. I know, yeah, because there are some people who, they really do like to be busy like that, they don't like sitting still. It like it irritates them actually. I'm the opposite. I want to be like, dang, can we just sit down and relax for 2 seconds? Like that's me. That's probably why I'm so good at doing crochet, because even people were asking like, how could she just sit there for hours? And I'm just like, I don't know. That's just me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'm gonna switch to the blue one. Well, I'll be on later though, so you can always just go to sleep. Because I'm gonna be on. I'm still debating what time to start it because I have to end this stream at 12. Because about like, or no, was it 12 or 12:30? I think 12:30. Because later I gotta go to the Hagwon with Jung and kind of help clean up a bit. Because we're gonna have some important people come, and they wanted to help. Like they need extra help to get the Hagwon like all nice and clean. I only have to do one room, thankfully, so I'll only be gone like. Hopefully, it only takes me an hour. Crap. How many did I do though? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Let me see how long that looks, because it's going to be near the top. I think that's maybe 2 more, 25. Yeah, I think that'll be long enough because it will kind of shorten. Oops, I did that upside down. It'll kind of shorten once it's like up in her like little ponytail, pigtail kind of thing. I'll watch you later if I have one eye open and the other eye shut. I know, right? But don't worry, sleep is always important though, because it's like a stream. You can always go back and watch later. Because that's what I had to just start doing for some of Louis' streams. Like, it was getting kind of hard to wake up super early. So I'm like, I know it sucks missing it, but I'll go back and watch it. You know, like, it's still like fun. Ah, it sucks though, because like sometimes, like, when I'm watching one of his streams, like later, and then I hear something fun, I'm like, oh, I want to go, like, reply. And then I realize, oh, crap, I can't reply. Like that. I'm like, darn it. I think I did 27. Yeah, chain 27. For a long piece. Let's see how well this goes. I'm gonna half double crochet into second chain from the hook. Oops, I did not do that right. I have like 4 episodes left in Attack on Titan. Oh yeah, I think they finished it, didn't they? Oh man, I can't watch that kind of anime. I get too freaked out with any kind of gore. But I heard, like, people said the story is, like, really good, though. Like, then I just have to suffer with everyone until the rest comes out. Also, there's more coming out. Okay, I didn't know that. I heard, or is it the manga that finished? I can't remember. I heard something about Attack on Titan, something finished, but I wasn't sure if that was the anime or manga. Or they finished making it but haven't released it yet, maybe. The sad part though is when you finish something, then you get like that sad, like, empty feeling, you know, like after you've watched a whole series, especially if it was like a long series that you really liked. And it's just kind of sad when it ends and like there's no more, and there's like no chance for any more, like no comeback. Which sometimes that's a good thing, because sometimes they ruin series by making too much. Like they drag on the story too long. Ah, okay, so the manga is done, but not the anime. Okay. So I remember I hear something about it was completed. I thought it was the anime. I'm kind of looking forward to waiting a bit because, oh yeah, you can watch more Naruto and then start another anime. I know I need to get back into watching some animes. I haven't watched anime in a while. I did rewatch Monster recently because that's like one of my favorite animes of all time, and it's on YouTube, like the whole like in a playlist. So it's like it's always easy to go back to and watch. But at the same time, I haven't watched any new animes in a while. I know I've been kind of stuck going back to watch old animes. Like, I've been trying to rewatch Sailor Moon because I haven't watched it in a long time either. You know, like for that nostalgia hit. I just haven't had in so long. Let's see. The good thing here is actually I can just switch colors now. And then I can crochet over the working one. Just this like first stitch is kind of messed up a little bit. Like it's hard to get into. Okay, there we go. So far so good. I think I'm gonna just only do those two because I feel like I can kind of see the blue in between and it's gonna make it look kind of green a little bit. Right, I know I should always watch it, Phineas and Ferb, because it's my comfort show and it's entertaining. Oh my god, one of my, I've actually never seen it. I probably should watch it. But there's a website. I think you remember Kiss Cartoon, right? A lot of people knew Kiss Cartoon, but then it disappeared. It's actually still technically up, just under a different name. It's called WatchCartoons.com. And I found out because they still had they still call it Kiss Anime in the anime section, but they just call it Watch Cartoons. Or is it? No, I think it's .bz or something. I have to look at my link again. But I'm watching like Gem and the Holograms on there, and they got everything. I think they. What else do they have? Oh yeah, they have things like Jimmy Neutron. I'm not sure if they have SpongeBob. I need to check. Oh wow, that's actually pretty seamless looking. Wow. Okay, this is the last stitch, so I'm going to do single crochet instead. Give it kind of a point. I'm going to chain 2 and then single crochet in that same stitch. And now I'll continue to work on the other side. This is always the hard part though. Shoot. It doesn't have a continuous plot, which can be nice. That's true, actually. Like those kind of TV shows where it's just like it can be kind of anything. Like SpongeBob, like there's really no plot to SpongeBob. I think that's what makes it. That's actually kind of what makes where a series can kind of go on for almost forever, where it's just like a daily skit. You know, you don't have to. Ah no, I skipped a stitch. Crap. Now I gotta go back. Dang it! I didn't see that. I was wondering what that big old gap was. There's a bird like crying out. I don't know if y'all can hear that. I had the window closed though, so you might not be able to. Oh shoot. I keep going out of camera frame. Oh yeah, I think I need to do this off frame. It's so tiny. It doesn't want to go in. I think that is the one thing I do not like about micro crochet. It's more the back and forth crochet. That is always a pain in the butt to do. Okay, there we go. Now to the last stitch. Or chain, I should say. Sometimes I have to like get a needle to open up these chains. I didn't even crochet that tight. Oh, I think I cut myself. Okay, it's not bleeding, so that's good. But it's like they're just way too tight to work with. Or more, I should say like it's even though these are pointy, it's like, but it's still kind of dull, so it doesn't want to completely go in. It just like slides past it. I'm like, go in the stitch. There we go. Oops. But yeah, I remember like one of my taekwondo instructors, what was his name? Paul, yeah, Paul. He freaking loved Phineas and Ferb. Like him and his the other instructor would always talk about it, and it was so adorable to watch them talk about it. But at the time, I didn't have any like access to watch it because I think you had to have cable to watch that, right? But now that we have the internet, I can finally go back and watch all the old cartoons I wasn't able to watch. Huh, I missed it when Netflix had Avatar because that was back when. Was it? Yeah, was it Netflix? Yeah, Netflix had Avatar. Then we actually did get cable for a very short amount of time when I was already basically almost out of the house. I think it was right before I moved out. And they let you save episodes of something, and then my sisters would watch Avatar. And then we got rid of cable, so we no longer had it again. Wait, Netflix has Avatar for me, but I don't know if they have it where you. Did they put it back on? Because this was a long time ago, so I think this was like when was this? Maybe 2015, I think. When did we have cable? I remember it was not too long before I moved out, and I was 20 when I moved out. And I'm 25 now, so this was like quite a few years ago, like 4 or 5. And so I'm thinking maybe they put it back on because I'm pretty sure a lot of people got mad, honestly. Like I was wondering why they took it off because a lot of people like to watch it. But of course, maybe it's not legally all up to them. Like maybe they have to get permission or something. Because I don't know how it all works. Oops. But I need to go and see if they have that. If they don't have it in Korea, but crap. Because I have a US VPN, but it's like a free one. So, and for some reason, it doesn't work with Netflix, which is really weird. It kind of peeves me off because I have the Boomerang app, so I can watch I have I think I bought like a year-long subscription last year. It's actually probably about to run out really soon. Because I remember I got it in June. And where I can like watch Scooby Doo and Courage the Cowardly Dog, like all those kind of old cartoons, like Flintstones. Um, but I have to turn on the VPN to watch it because apparently it's only for the US. But for some reason, the Netflix blocks it, which kind of peeves me. It's just like, let me watch US, Netflix. But at the same time, they might have it. I'm gonna check the site I've been watching all my other cartoons on, the basically new revived version of Kiss Cartoon, because I think that's how I was watching Legend of Korra, was on that website actually. Alrighty. Oh, this one looks kind of. The end looks kind of crappy. This was mostly due to because I skipped a stitch by accident, and even though I went back to do it, it's kind of all uneven a bit. But the concept is there. I probably still need to like crochet some kind of like, you know what, I probably should have crocheted half her head blue now that I think about it. That would have made things a little bit easier. And then let's see, so I have on the side, and then I'll have like some short ones in the front. So this is the long one. So let me finish this off. And then I'll work on a medium-sized piece, like for the bangs, and then a short one. I keep forgetting. Oh wait, I don't have to cut it because it's already short. Well, I have to cut these over here. Let me cut it medium-wise because I think I need to sew in one, I think. Let me see if I can pull this a bit. Okay, that looks pretty good. Right, I started with Legend of Korra, then I stopped because it was giving me anxiety, and I started watching anime. Oh, really? I didn't get very far into Legend of Korra. Where did I get into? I think I got into when they just reintroduced Toph, because I was like, oh, Toph's alive, what? Because, like, I thought, like when you start Legend of Korra, you think everybody's dead, basically, because she says how she misses, Katara says how she misses her friends, and I'm thinking everybody died and she's the last alive. But then it's like, Toph is still alive, like, what? I'll put these scraps over here. Okay, so here's one piece. The thing is, though, I can see how kind of loose the stitching is, and I probably would, if I'm not crocheting on camera, I probably would be a bit tighter. Alright, let's try a medium piece. Probably the same thing. But probably I will... One of them I might do only single crochet, no double, half double crochet. Wait, so I'm pretty young, so it seemed weird to say something like, in my childhood. But like, I'm going to say it because it gets the point across. But there are certain shows that made up my entire childhood, like Phineas and Ferb. Oh, I remember Backyardigans. Dinosaur Train. Oh, I've never heard of Dinosaur Train. But it could have been maybe like a new thing that came out. But for me, when I was younger, it was I loved The Land Before Time. That was like my favorite movies to get. Or Land Before Time movies. Actually, let me get a smaller piece since I'm doing just the medium. So this just needs to be like maybe this long, because she's got like a middle part, I think. I'm gonna put like a small little piece right here, and maybe like one medium, one short on each side, and a really small, tiny like chain right there. So let me see, one. The question is, does her bangs have yellow tips? Now that I gotta check that actually, because I don't know that. Oh yeah, they do. They're very subtle though, so they only gotta be like really short. It seems like oh wait, she doesn't have a middle part. She has a side part. Okay, I didn't realize that. Oh, okay, so that means I need to put like maybe 2 here, and the mass majority will go on this side, and our part will be right over here. Okay, I didn't realize that. But I think 2 should be enough, because they were very, very subtle, like the yellow tips, while they were longer on her longer piece of hair. Da, da, da. Think, yeah, 6 should be good. How old was I when Phineas and Ferb came out? I think I was a teenager when that came out. Oh, I still remember the days, like, because I know this is more of a 90s kids thing. I guess I kind of, I feel like I don't really qualify as a 90s kids, because I was born in 95. So, like, what, I was, like, only, like, a toddler I guess I was up to 5 years old, like, so I remember some stuff, but I do remember there being I remember one Saturday morning, and that was a very 90s thing, but I actually remember they cut it off, though. By the time I finally started watching it, like, a couple of years, then they quit doing it. So I was, like, at the end of the rope of one Saturday morning, but I missed that. Like, they had, like, the Mickey Mouse house or something. Like I remember like episodes with like, Goofy and stuff. I miss those times. I don't know why they stopped doing it. I guess because cable. Because it was like a way for kids who didn't have cable to watch all these cartoons. And I guess they thought, too many kids are watching on Saturday, so we're not getting enough money. Ah, shoot, I forgot to do the invisible thingy. Oh yeah, Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. I missed that. We even have like I think we have all the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, like I don't know if it's Clubhouse, but it's like the DVDs for the Christmas specials, like that. Like every year they made one. Always the first ones, the older ones we have were always my favorite because near the end they started getting into like the 3D kind of like cartoon animation, but I prefer like the old 2D animation. It just felt so weird when I remember when like everywhere was going 3D animation. It just like into cartoons that were normally 2D animation. It just felt so weird. Like when they tried to redo Club Penguin, I think they tried to redo it as like 3D, and it flopped. Oh my goodness! I want this like string to stay behind while I go over this one, but it keeps like popping in front of me. Okay, so this will be single crochet. Oh wait, this is the last chain. Whoops. I kept thinking there was one more. Wait, then maybe I want to do something different. I want to do 2 single crochet. That way there'll be 4 at the end, if that makes sense. Da, 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 da. I'm just going to chain 1 instead of doing 2. I don't want it to be too pointy. Oops. I keep forgetting I need this last one to be the switch. Yeah, where I switch to the blue. Yeah, I think this method is gonna look so much better than what. Oh yeah, since you weren't here last week, that is actually you did not miss anything because I basically spent 2 live streams just making this head. Like I made the head beginning, and the rest were trying to make the hair, and it was just a disaster. Cause I was trying to crochet the hair, like as 3-dimensional, and it just was not cutting it. It was not working out. It looked really weird. I just threw away the piece. It kept looking like a weird long tooth instead of like a piece of hair. So I was like, I had to do some like digging and research on other people's amigurumis because I've seen anime amigurumi and I've seen people do really cool like hair. I'm like, how they did this? Because I kind of swear I've seen some people crochet the actual hair like all together, but this one girl was like, I saw it was like these separate pieces. And it's just like back and forth single crochet, like that kind of stuff. I'm like, I could do that. That's a little bit easier. So actually this is more like a small piece than a medium. More I should call this a bang. Bang medium. And I chained 5, I believe. Yeah. But I'm currently crocheting some tulips for my mom. Oh, that's true. Yeah, tomorrow is Mother's Day. Or actually, I think today is It's actually Mother's Day today in Korea because it is May 9th. I need to go wish my mom happy birthday. Not happy birthday. Happy Mother's Day on Facebook later. The good thing is, at least in Korea, if I forget somebody's birthday or anything, and like the next day it's like I think I'm not crocheting, I think I'm congratulating them like a day later, and it turns out no, I'm congratulating them on the correct day, and I'm like, whew, like I get one day ahead to remember. I'm gonna make that like little middle part bang. Let me see. That's just gonna be like a chain. Oops. Or not necessarily a chain, but like a chain and then slip stitching like that. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think here, instead of slip stitching, I'm going to do a single crochet. Kind of make it like a little bit wide at the end. That way it'll blend in with the hair a bit better. Okay, so that'll be over on this side. Oops. Let me go with the longer piece because this piece is too short, but I might save it for maybe if I need to crochet like maybe more of these like little pieces. Because probably adding actually some of these will give the hair a bit more texture. I'm thinking, what should I do for... I don't really want to crochet. I tried crocheting like a circle, but it looked kind of weird. Maybe if I lopside it. But I'll do that later and see how that works out. I think what I'll do next time is that if I crochet her again, like probably for a video, I'll make sure to crochet the top of her head blue first before doing skin color. Okay, I'm gonna make a small, like a bang small. So it'll probably be the same amount. I'm gonna chain 5. Like they'll be the same length, but it'll be skinnier. Like it'll be like single crochet instead of half double. I skipped a stitch from the other one. Because I'm like, wait, I should have 2 gold, not 1. Oh, yeah, so... oh, so there's supposed to be 1 right there. Whoopsie. Oh, well. This one I'll chain 2 to make it more pointy. This is always a nightmare. Always trying to do like these color changes. Oh, there we go. Though probably like in bigger crochet this might be a bit easier. Actually, just doing it at this level is like, especially when the hook doesn't want to go into the stitch, I'm just like, go in there. Ah. Oh, this should be the new medium bang. Oh, this can go over here. This looks way better. Oh, did my ponytail, not ponytail, I should say bun more. I think my bun bopped the overhead camera thingy. Probably need to make one. Well, yeah, I need to make one like this, but longer. So let's see. I'll still make it, I think, just only 2 chains of the gold, but I'll make it definitely longer in blue. Yeah, I think I'll chain 7. I think that should be good. That way it's just a bit smidge longer in the other one. Oh my god, why? It's like this one is like giving me a hard time. Like it keeps, and the slips keep stitching out. Well, to be fair, this is like the new yarn, and it is a lot. It's pretty soft, actually. Like I have noticed, like my hook slips off a lot more than normal. There we go. Da, da, da. Actually, I wonder if I should turn on the ring light. Would that make a difference? Let me see. Oh, at least for me, I can see a bit better. Da, 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 da. Oh man, it's like I got through the stitch, but like only partially of it. There we go. No, my yarn slipped off again. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna give a quick look of seeing how these will look on her. Oh yeah, that's probably gonna look so much better. Well, probably it'll be more up here, I think. I probably should actually make a version of this where it's just single crochet and like add in the mix, and that'll actually really give it a good, I don't know what to call it. Is it texture or volume to her? Probably maybe texture. I guess volume too. It'll make her hair look less flat. Okay. What did I do? I changed 7 for this one. Oh my god, my bun keeps like hitting the camera or my phone. Okay, I feel like I want to make one more. Oh wait, I forgot to add the small piece. It's extra small. Bang. I think I chained 5 yet, and then slip stitch, and then I just single crochet in the last stitch. I think also what I'll do is I'm not going to crochet the same amount of yellow. I think I'm going to switch it up. Oh, I can't remember if my sister had to do pole vault or not. Oh god. I can imagine. Actually, it's like how to do like I always wonder how people who can do sports like because the fact that you can also sit down and crochet for a while, that's actually a pretty good feat, honestly. But at the same time, it's like you have to worry about injury. Like, what if you hurt your wrist or something? Like, I think that was one worry I did have when I did Taekwondo. Actually, to be fair, during Taekwondo times, I didn't really crochet, except for near the end when I was only teaching. Like, I kind of stopped doing my own class and I was just doing teaching, so I didn't really do much of the workout, really. And, like, I would crochet when I had energy to crochet when I came home. Well, partially because I'd go get, like, those Starbucks double shot cans. The mocha one was my favorite one, and I get like 2 of those. Like I wouldn't drink 2 in the same night. Just they have like a sale at Walgreens where you could like buy 2, and I'd have one for the next day, and I just pop one open. Everyone's asleep, and I just crochet away. But like, I was always like worried, like what if I break my wrist or damage it somehow, or even not even just your wrist, like your arm. You know, it's like you gotta worry about that kind of stuff. Let me try. What am I doing? I don't want to do a magic ring. I'm gonna try a skinny version of this to like kind of put in the mix. Alrighty, I'm gonna give it probably a smaller yellow tip, so I'll only do like 3. I think I'm not gonna really record how many bits of yellow I do, because I'm gonna say, depending on, make some with, or maybe I should write down like do 5 of these pieces with this much yellow or something like that. Okay, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, this is 5 because I forgot I chained 3, 3. So this is 5, 6. How many do I chain? 6? Oh, I gotta do 27. Okay, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 4. Actually, for this one, I'll make it shorter. I'm not going to make it the same size. So let's make this one 24. Make it single crochet. Blah, blah, blah. Right. Like my core is sore, my shoulders are sore because you don't use those muscles as much. That is true, yeah. Oh my god, like I did this like, what do you call it? It's like some like the one of our old coworkers brought over this weird machine thingy where it's like it vibrates. It's like you stand on it and it like vibrates. I guess you're supposed to squat while doing it because if you don't, your whole body just wiggles like crazy and it gives you a headache. But I actually did a squat on it and oh my god, my like later my underbutt hurt like crap. Like I was like, whoa, I have not felt sore in there in years. Like even after, because we live on the 3rd floor of our apartment, so we climb up and down stairs a lot, and I've never gotten sore in that area for a really, really, really long time. So I'm thinking I probably should do it more. Just as kind of more, it's like the in between, like getting on and getting off. It's like it gives me a headache though sometimes because like your whole body and head shake like super crazy. It felt like one of those like gimmicky kind of like, you remember like the joke in the 1950s, they had that weird waist thingy, the band that would like rub back and forth on a girl's waist to make them thinner and doesn't do anything. This does something, but it's just like, it's like a little gimmicky, but it kind of works, it seems like. Just you gotta be careful not to get a headache from it. Like I have to like jump off it as soon as I'm done because I don't want to, because like trying to bend down to like turn it off, it's so funny because like you're like in a cartoon, your whole body goes like, ugh, like I'm trying to like, let me turn it off. you know oh my god, the 10, the I think the high speed is 10 and it's insane. Actually though, I do wonder if it would actually be good for if you're sore to actually go on that thing. Cause I know like what, like massage, like maybe it's like a massage in a way, because I know like we used to do like some kind of stuff like that in taekwondo, like we would like pound our legs or something so they wouldn't be so freaking sore, and it actually would really work. Okay, oh, what time is it? It is 11:30, so I got one more hour. It's so weird, it doesn't feel like it's been 2 hours though, it feels like it's only been like one. Man, time really sure does fly by. Oh, this is always the nightmare, trying to get in, pick up the correct strand of yarn you want. Oh yeah, this one I'm definitely gonna need to open up the needle. Normally I don't have to, but I think I must have I must have made my chain too tight than normal. Oops, I always keep forgetting to make this the when I switch colors too. There we go. This one was probably kind of hard to do. Man, like trying to go through these tight chains is so hard. Oops, I think I went through the wrong side. Yeah, I went through this side. I need to go through on this side. There we go. Actually, I think I'm gonna go ahead and cut these off. Oh great, now this got all tangled. That's no fun. It's currently 9:30 p.m. I'm gonna get myself a bowl of ice cream. Oh man, when was the last time I had ice cream? I know, right? Like a late night bowl of ice cream is like the best thing ever. Especially when you're crocheting. Like I used to like get myself like all my snacks together and my coffee. Just good times. The only different sad thing was I never had like a proper setup. Like I have like a finally have like a proper setup now, and I always did it on a TV tray, and I have to like set everything up, like bring my bag of yarn and hot glue. It wasn't so bad when I was doing bigger crochet, because you know that's something you can just do on the couch anyway. But when I started doing small crochet, it's like you kind of need like a little setup. Like you need like a little desk area to have all your needles out in front of you, like your hot. And I have my hot glue gun. And it's like there's like a little workbench basically. Cause if I tried like throwing stuff in the little baggie, and that was just a nightmare to deal with, honestly. Okay, so oh god, why is it all curly? I guess because I crocheted quite tight. I might have to block some of these, I think, later. That is the one thing I did forget about back and forth crochet is like having to block stuff because of this, and then it just ends up all curly like this. Which is not bad. This would actually be probably decent for hair, but I want to see what it looks like up against this. and it keeps curling. So let me see. Oh yeah, that will start to look really good. Yeah, this method is way, way, way better. I'm debating if I want to do like a helmet or... Because I already tried doing like that last time and it looked ridiculous. Or should I just crochet a bunch of these and maybe for the back ones sew them on and then the bang ones like just glue them on? I probably could do that. Okay, so here's the long one. So I need to like keep these because I just need to make like a whole bunch of the same thing. Except for this. This is like the one odd one out. Maybe a couple of these. And a couple of these. So I think I'll start with making a bunch of the longer one. I'll save this strand for like a shorter one. Oh wait, no, I can start with this. But I need like some longer blue though. I always hate making out to the same thing over and over. My brain is like dreading it for you. Yeah, that is true. That's actually probably why I haven't even gotten into like selling. I really want to start getting into selling physical items. Just the problem is like you have to make, especially if you're gonna make the same thing of the same character, you need to make a bunch of limbs at once. You gotta do it like a factory kind of, and it just at the time it's like your brain is just like I want to do something new. It's like it's even like it's even worse than your state of mind is worse than having a whip. Like that. Like you're working on a project, then you want to do a new one. This is even worse because like you're doing the same thing over. So your brain is legit actually bored a bit. So probably I'm debating if I should move on to something different. But I only have like an hour left, so that's not going to be a lot of time to design something else. So this would be more just chilling in. I might make more off camera, I think. I think I'll probably, depending on how soon I get back from after cleaning the hog one, or at least the room I gotta clean. Because, like, we're all gonna each clean, like, a different room. And there's nothing, it's more like, I think they've already organized it, basically. Like, they took out all the extra books and stuff that they don't need anymore. And it's just more dusting and sweeping and all that kind of stuff. But if I come back and if I'm not too tired, I might crochet some more of these before the next live stream. Because I'll be later. Because I'm trying to do twice a day where that way the people who live in like Europe and maybe like Central Asia or people even in Korea too, like because some people like to watch a stream during the nighttime. I try to stream like now, like either starting 5:30 to 6:30. Usually depends. Last time I think I did 6 o'clock or 6:30. But one time I did 5:30. And both those times seem to work pretty well. So probably like maybe 6:30 to 9:30 or 8:30. I'm not quite sure. Because I think Jung wants to also film a cooking video. Because, this is his only night he can really film anything. So this really like conflicts a lot with me trying to do a late night stream. I could always late night stream on Saturdays, but then I don't like that idea because then I have to wake up early the next day for the other one. And I'm like, oh, I just realized I was crocheting. I forgot this is supposed to be half double crochet. Whoopsie. I knew something was off. Oh god, the second stream will be like 3 a.m. for you. I know, right? Yeah, because like when Louis streams, it's like 5 a.m. for me. It used to be 6 a.m., but he pushed it back one more hour, and I'm just like, I gotta wake up even earlier now. Sometimes it's not so bad because, usually I'll just go right back to sleep when the stream's done because I don't have to be up till like, depending on well, it's on Mondays, but depending if I have to go anywhere or not, if I don't have to go anywhere, then, I can just sleep in. And even then, most times when we do have to go somewhere, it's like maybe I gotta wake up at 12 a.m., 12 p.m. or anything, something like that. And usually, like, at least now that his stream's earlier, at least it ends a little bit earlier so I can go back to sleep. But the problem is getting myself to go to bed early so that I'm not super tired when I do wake up at 5 a.m. And it's just like, but like I hate missing a stream because it's like it feels like you missed out on like a hangout with a group of friends almost, kind of. Okay, I think. Well, I don't know. To be fair, I didn't go over it. It's looking a little bit thinner than the other one. I'll just see the end result though. I mean, I'll still use this. Maybe I'll just put it under. I think my tension was too loose for that one, and now that I've kind of warmed up, I'm back to crocheting tight. Which that's what I kind of prefer anyway, because it looks much nicer and neater. I was also debating if I should stream on Twitch, but at the same time, if I do, then it doesn't count toward the watch time on YouTube, and I've been trying to get that up a little bit. Oh, these were too tight. Like maybe once I've reached my watch time on YouTube, then I'll go over between doing Twitch and YouTube, I think. Because I have seen some crochet streamers on Twitch, but like they don't have like a huge following. So that's more of like a chill social hangout, which this is too, but like at the same time is counting toward the watch time, which is still pretty nice. Because that's kind of hard to get up. That's the hard part. The 1,000 subscriber doesn't seem to be that hard actually. It's this watch time trying to get up. But that could be because I probably should post more videos. I've been trying to work on the Fortnite Loot Llama video. Because that's been like way overdue. And I actually had just started filming it, and then I realized, what do you call it? Then I was like, oh, wait. Because like, I was like, finally the overhead came. This like new setup. I was kind of waiting out for it, but then it wasn't coming, and then I was like, okay, I'll start. And as soon as I start, that's when it comes in. So basically, I deleted all my old footage, which wasn't that great footage actually, because I was doing with a different color of purple. I was trying to see how the lighter color looked, and I didn't like it anyway. but I was gonna stick with it just because I spent a night of filming. But then when this came in, I'm like, nah, I'm okay scrapping it now. Oops, I totally forgot to switch to the new strand of yarn. I always forget that. Ah, shoot. This one definitely looks a bit thinner because I definitely did crochet it a bit tighter. But at the same time, though, at least this is like pretty straight, and this is like starting to kind of curl up a bit. Oh well, yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to like block them. Oh man, this doesn't even look like, is this even the same size? I chained 27. It looks shorter. Oh, is this more than 27 then? I'm not sure. Oh well, as long as they're in the vicinity, they don't gotta be exact, honestly. what's up? Hey Morgan, hello Skeletor. I know it's been really quiet because like no one's really talking, so I've been just like silently crocheting. Oh, and I finally figured out a pretty good way for the hair. Like I'm just gonna crochet these individual pieces, like long ones. And I don't know if you can tell, but I redid her eyes actually. I took out the old ones and redid them because I felt like the blue I was using, this blue, it wasn't dark enough. So I used one of my new colors I got, like the AliExpress yarn I got. Yeah, this I felt like this was much darker. Like it popped out more. But yeah, I'm just gonna crochet a bunch of these. And let me see how this looks. Like you can see how much better this is looking, right? Like I'm gonna just glue them on, like much better, right? Like that's what I got the idea from the girl I saw, like who did a bunch of these, like kind of anime like dolls, like Sailor Moon, Hatsune Miku. I think, oh yeah, she did some Naruto ones too. Cause I remember seeing Naruto. And like what she did is she crochets these little pieces, and she doesn't even sew them on. It looks like she just glued them on, and it still looked really good. So I'm gonna do that, cause you know me and my hot glue. I love hot glue. Oh, thank you. I know, yeah. I'm hoping she turns out real cute, cause when she's done, I'm gonna give her to the student who requested her, cause like she's gonna graduate soon. So you can kind of think like it's like a little graduation gift actually. Though she requested this like way back last year. Like around the time I did Timo, I think is when she requested it, and I'm just now finally getting to it. But I will say though, back and forth crochet when doing small stuff is a pain in the butt. Like I don't know why. It's like going through a really tight stitch in the round, it's not that bad, but trying to go through a really tight chain is like infuriating. Like sometimes I have to like use my needle to open up a chain or something just because it's like so tight. And also I don't even think it's just because it's tight. It's because these are kind of dull. Like you know it's round, so it's like it doesn't want to go in. And it's not sharp enough. And it's just so annoying. But so far I think because my hands have warmed up, I'm doing a bit better. I will say though, these are becoming a little bit smaller than my original one. Like this is like the loose. Like you see how loose I did this one, it's much thicker. This is the same exact thing and it's a little bit thinner. I know I've made her wait this long, so I might as well gift it to her. I think I actually planned on gifting it to her though from the beginning. But I think I thought it was gonna be smaller, but well, I mean her body will be small. Like her head's big, but I'm not making her really big. Just her head will be big. Kind of I'm trying to like give her like a chibi look, so gotta make her like a little keychain. I'm debating what to do for. You know what? I think because I was like, I don't want to crochet another helmet kind of thing to glue on there because I feel like that would look weird. I'm thinking maybe I'll take some yarn and I'll just like go through to cover the head part and then glue these on. That way the bottom part's kind of covered so it's not so empty looking. I think I'll do that. I'm gonna stream again later. But let me see, what time is it? I got 30 more minutes because I gotta get off at 12:30 because I have to go help clean the hog one because like there we got some important people coming. More like I should say like possibly new students. Like a whole bunch of new students possibly coming, so we want to make sure everything looks tip top. You know, looks everything nice and good, up to par, I should say, because we've kind of let it go, get all dusty and everything in all the rooms. They've been organizing like all the books because like also the old owner is taking all her stuff out, so it's been kind of a mess. Like dragging old shelves out, so all this dust is everywhere, and having to like re-put everything back to where everything should be. Let me see. I usually string the hair, make a foundation chain, then put the strands, and then make them individually. Because I lose the strands. That's true, yeah. I'm doing like what I saw the girl who did all the anime dolls. Like, yeah, she just made a bunch of these, and she just like glued them in place. And I'm like, why my dumb butt did not think of that? Like, that is so much easier than what I was trying to do last week. Whatever I did last week, I just threw that piece away. It just looked like a giant long tooth. And I was like, that does not look like a piece of hair. But to be fair, I was trying to go for like, like if you saw like a figurine, like how I guess I could do that maybe if I was making it bigger because but trying to make it I couldn't get the tip part skinny enough basically. Cause I'm trying to make her at this size. If I was making her like really big, but I did it this scale, then maybe that would work. I was trying to make it look like those little plastic figurines, cause they have their anime hair. It's like 3D. That's what I was trying to go for last time, but that did not work out. I gotta make a bunch. I might make some of these off camera before the stream, cause this is like it's been like what 3 hours, and this is how much I've accomplished. Let me see. Oh, okay, it'll be very late for me then. Yeah, I'm debating when it's gonna be. I originally wanted to do 5:30. Like I wanted to do earlier today, but I might have to do later. Or I might do earlier. It depends on when I get back and how long it takes me to clean. My job is only to clean one room. Actually, this was an old piece I kind of tossed aside earlier, but I think I'm gonna keep it. Just for like added layers. Like maybe that could be like a piece that's like under something. I need some more gold. I'll do a small one because it doesn't take very much. And I'm kind of like not keeping the gold parts at the same amount. Like I'm kind of been like changing the amounts. Like this one I think was like 5. This one was like 3. Because I think that would give it a bit more of a realistic look to it. I think because this is actually really my first time really making more like I should say a human doll. So I've never really made human dolls before. I've always made like an animal character. I've never really had to deal with the problem of hair. So this was like a whole new issue for me. It's already 9 for me, so I have to go to bed in about an hour so I can wake up early for Mother's Day. Oh yeah, because Maya was in here earlier, and she was crocheting some lilies for her mom, and I thought that was so adorable. This was basically my mom's Mother's Day gift because I knew like this would be perfect for Mother's Day. So when I send in all my Christmas gifts, very very late I know, but to be fair, pandemic. More like I should say. I think maybe the shipping costs are finally going down now. I'm hoping. If not, then oh well. But like this will be her gift. I know I'm thinking I'm gonna miss seeing her just sitting here. But then I'm like, I can just make another one. I always have to like keep reminding myself I can always make another one. But yeah, that's gonna be hers. And basically, the fishing one is gonna be my dad's Father's Day gift. So hopefully I can get these out. I want to get these Christmas presents out before, what is it, June? But I wonder how long it'll take for them to arrive. That's the problem. And that's another problem is that I gotta send them out. Like, because I'm basically going to mail one package to my family, and then they got to mail out everybody else's package. Like, I still got to make something for my Uncle Robert. I got to make something for my Aunt Di. I'm wondering if there is something I could give my Aunt Di. I was thinking maybe I could give my Aunt Di one of the pink ones, like the Christmas pink ones. But I was like, I don't know if I get rid of the original ones, though. Because, like, those are the OG ones. I don't think I can part with them. Oh, wait. Wait, why did it hide her comment? What the heck? It hid Maya's comment. Oh, you're still here and just crocheting. Okay, I thought maybe you had went to sleep because I know it's really late for you. I don't know why YouTube hid your comment though. Like you didn't say anything bad. I still don't understand what YouTube's problem is with this whole hiding people's comments. Oh yeah, happy Mother's Day to all moms. I know, right? My poor mom. It's like actually last time I visited, she actually said she was starting to feel real empty nest symptoms. Like she never thought she'd feel like that. She was like she couldn't wait for the day when we all move out and have our own lives just she could have some peace. And then like as soon as we're out, she's like, now I feel lonely. She's like, now I miss all you guys. And I was just like, oh god, that's sweet though, you know. That does make me feel kind of bad. At least my sister Emily still lives at home with my mom. But it's like, oh yeah, the other two are out in college. Like they're technically not gone. Like they're just out in college, so they'll maybe be back temporary. But then again, I think actually, well, I don't know about my sister though, because I think they actually have an apartment. Her and her boyfriend actually have an apartment. They don't live in the dorms, but my younger sister does live in the dorms, so Oh, shoot, I lost count. 1, 2? I guess I only did 2 of that. Yeah, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. 12, 13, 14. So I'm trying to get to 27. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. It actually probably doesn't matter if they're all exactly the same length because I'm making like different levels. Like this one, I think I changed 23 for. Or was it 24? No, I think I changed 23, I think. I know, right? YouTube is weird. PH to US takes 2 weeks, so probably around the same time. That's true. But one time my dad actually sent us, this was last summer, he sent us like a bunch of spices and it took like 2 months for it to come. Though to be fair, when I was like looking through like the whole customs thing with my AliExpress order, I was like reading some stories from other people and someone was talking about Korea holding their package at customs that had like allspice in it. Like I guess maybe if you send spices it can be kind of tricky, I guess. Cause they called her up like allspice. What does that mean? Does it mean all the spices? And she had to explain to them it was like cinnamon and cloves and nutmeg and all that stuff. I think it's that, right? I know it's cinnamon and something else. But yeah, oh yeah, we finally got ground cloves. We ordered off Coupon. That we finally found a pretty good listing. That wasn't from, because sometimes when we try to find spices on Coupon, that's like kind of like a Korea's equivalent of Amazon. Not as great as Amazon. Amazon's way better. So I'm sorry, Coupon. But it's basically what is the best equivalent. Maybe Gmarket might be more like Amazon, but even then. Um, but a lot of times the spices are abroad, so like you have to have like it's like dang it, we want to find something that's in Korea that we can like order. We found one that's actually in Korea and it came in pretty quickly. And like oh, when you smell it, it's like it smells like basically like the stuff like in eggnog. Cause I tried to make eggnog once, so we do have nutmeg, but it's like something was missing, and I was like, what is missing? And it turns out I didn't realize cloves were like such a strong part of the spice for eggnog. Let me see. To the US it takes way longer. That's true, yeah. I'm hoping it'll be fast though, maybe because this is it'll be a small package. Like and it'll be a bubble mailer because I don't that's the good thing I like about crochet is I really kinda don't gotta worry about my stuff being damaged. Maybe water damaged, but if I put in like a plastic, you know, I'm gonna put them in like little individual plastic bags and then inside another big plastic bag, so hopefully that won't happen. But like they can get crushed or smushed, and it's not gonna damage it. That's what I love about especially small crochet. I do know like maybe crochet clothes you have to worry about maybe getting damaged. But cause I always wonder, oh my god, I always wonder like how people sell their polymer clay stuff because I feel like you have to go through so much like packaging it just so it won't break, and then even then it could still possibly break because you're not in control of how they handle your package, and paying for fragile seems from what everyone says seems to not do anything. So it's not even worth it. Wait, I did a doll exchange with someone, but she sent it in November. Oh my god, it got here in January? Dang, that took forever then. What does that sound? Oh, I think Jerome just got in the shower. So it's like I hear a weird water sound because the bathroom is like literally right there. Oh yes, that probably means my time is coming up soon. What time is 12? Okay, so I got 12:17, so I got about a little bit less than 15 minutes. And then I gotta hop off and get ready to go. Hopefully, I'm really hoping that room only takes 1 hour to clean. Because I want to hurry up and get back and like maybe crochet some more. Maybe like even start sewing like half the head on. I think that'd be great. Because I want to start working on some for other things like her body or outfit. Oh, I do need to kind of work on, oops. I always keep forgetting that the last stitch I need to like leave half undone for the next color. This is always the hard part, like trying to go through the which correct strand you need. Oh no, I did the goof again where I'm like, I finished the stitch when I'm not supposed to. I'm supposed to like leave it open. Okay, there we go.